What if I told you that in the Delphi murders case, police had critical evidence in their hands within 48 hours of the crime, evidence that could have identified the killer years earlier? This isn't speculation. This is the shocking reality of what was ignored. Right now, as Richard Allen's trial approaches, new documents are revealing just how much was missed. This case has haunted true crime communities for years. Two young girls, Libby German and Abby Williams, murdered on February 13, 2017 on the Monon High Bridge Trail. But what most people don't know is that investigators had pieces of the puzzle almost immediately. They just didn't put them together. Within the first 2 days, investigators had 3 critical pieces of evidence. First, the now famous video and audio from Libby's phone showing Bridge Guy. Second, witness descriptions of a man matching that video. But third, and this is where it gets really interesting, they had specific vehicle descriptions near the crime scene that were never properly followed up. We'll get to why that matters in a moment, but first, let's talk about what witnesses actually saw. A teenage girl who was on the trails that day gave police a detailed description of a man she saw. She described his clothing, his demeanor, and crucially, his vehicle. But here's where it gets crazy. Her description matched evidence found at Richard Allen's home years later. The problem? Investigators initially dismissed her account because she was young. They focused instead on other leads that went nowhere, wasting precious time. Now, this is the part that changes everything. Multiple witnesses reported seeing a specific type of vehicle parked at the old CPS building near the trails. One witness even noted the exact time, between 1:30 and 3:30 p.m. on February 13th. Police collected this information, but wait, it gets even more shocking. They never cross-referenced these vehicle reports with local registrations. If they had, Richard Allen's vehicle would have appeared immediately. We'll reveal why they didn't in just a moment. Here's the mind-blowing truth. Investigators had access to databases that could have connected the vehicle descriptions to local residents, but they didn't run the searches properly. They focused on specific makes and models provided by some witnesses while ignoring the broader descriptions from others. This created a tunnel vision effect that lasted for years. And here's the most frustrating part. When they finally did run comprehensive searches in 2022, Richard Allen's name appeared within hours. But wait, it gets even more unbelievable. In 2019, 2 years after the murders, a conservation officer actually spoke with Richard Allen. Allen mentioned he was on the trails that day. This information was recorded but never connected to the vehicle descriptions or witness accounts. Think about that. A man matching the suspect's description with a vehicle matching witness reports who admitted being at the scene, and investigators didn't make the connection for 3 more years. So here's the devastating conclusion. The Delphi murders could potentially have been solved in 2017 instead of 2022. The evidence was there. Witness descriptions, vehicle reports, even an early encounter with the suspect. What failed wasn't the evidence collection, but the evidence connection. Investigative tunnel vision, database search failures, and dismissal of key witnesses created a perfect storm of missed opportunities. The question we're left with is haunting. How many other cases suffer from these same oversights? What do you think? Could better investigative procedures have changed this case timeline? If you found this deep dive into overlooked evidence compelling, make sure to subscribe to The True Crime and hit that notification bell. We're uncovering the hidden details in the world's most mysterious cases, and you won't want to miss what we reveal next.